This particular one has got about 38 manyatas, and it's ran by one man who has about 38 wives. So right behind me, starting from my left right here, there is the very first manyata of the very first wife. Up to the other side on my back, there's other manyatas on a straight line, and it takes an L shape from the extreme end. That's 38 wives in just one homestead. 38
I'm
wives.
also just wondering.
How do you feel about being a Karimojong now?
It's not easy. It's really something hard.
Is this man sexually okay for all of them?
So Mama is saying those years when she was still like a young lady, Monsieur could come and even spend like 2 nights, then goes to other women. So I'm asking her like after how long do you think it would be like getting back? She even doesn't,
For example, now he has been away for 3 days. He has not been to this homestead. Can she identify all the children at least in this homestead?
Like that she knows all the children in this family, then other families the other side.
It's a beautiful day, and my episodes in Karimojong continue. So where I'm right now, I am standing on a piece of land that is an equivalent of 100 acres. And shockingly, in this whole piece of land, this entire place, there is only 4 families. There are only 4 homesteads, and each homestead has not less than 15 manyatas. This particular one has got about 38 manyatas, and it's ran by one man who has about 38 wives. So right behind me, starting from my left right here, there is the very first manyata of the very first wife. Up to the other side on my back, there's other manyatas on a straight line, and it takes an L shape from the extreme end. That's 38 wives in just one homestead. That just tells you about what it is down here in Karimojong. It's a serious business for men to have so many wives. I don't even know how they survive. I don't know how one man is able to sexually satisfy 38 wives. That's just one. Take care of 38 wives. Take care of more than 120 children. And listen, I think it all happens because the men simply don't have the responsibility to look after their wives. All they have to do is marry them, put them, pay the cattle, which are an equivalent of their dowry, bring them to their houses, and let them take care of themselves. So the wives, the women here, fend for themselves. Also behind me, we're going to talk to a couple of wives here. They are co-wives, and they have developed a sense of teamwork. They build their own houses. You find one co-wife helping the other to build their house, and then look after their children as one. So I just want to figure out how these men do it, because here are 38 families, here are 38 wives, here are over 120 children. I want to talk to the husband as well and find out how he manages all of these families at the same time. Come with me. My episodes in Karimojong still continue. My friend Tino is with me, so keep it here.
also just wondering.
How do you feel about being a Karimojong now?
It's not easy. It's truly something hard.
This man is not even close to King Solomon.
I'm telling you.
In fact, they are trying to practice the King Solomon's heritage. They have surpassed him.
Yeah.
King Solomon has about 700 and about 300 concubines, if I remember really well. But this guy alone has 38, and only in this homestead.
And others are also in the other manyatas where he is right now.
You know, I want to talk to this guy right now.
Yeah, I know, like, I can give us some information about how he's managing this. Because now, like, you can really just imagine, like, even you, if you are to have this number, will you really manage this number of women?
I don't think I would manage.
But I don't know, maybe we cannot tell.
How did you miss this? Because you're a Karimojong girl.
I'm learned, these ones are not learned. So just because of animals, their parents just give them out anyhow. That's because of the animals. No, Karamojongs have love for animals. They just see animals.
So for them, it's all about the animals.
A girl is 12 years. A girl can be given to a man of 80s. They don't care.
So that means some of the guys we saw at the Edonga dance yesterday were already married men.
Obviously, no man can grow to that age, even age of 25. No boy can grow to age of 25 without a girl. Those ones of 25 could now be coming to look for ladies of, like, maybe the third wife, the fourth wife. They already have women home with the children.
So there were young men there who are in their 15s, 17s who already have wives.
Obviously.
Wow. And that's how we end up here where we are, with every man having more than 5, 6, 38, up to 38. Is there a limit for wives?
It's not there. A man can even get 100 women.
You can have even 100.
Even 100.
It's no wonder. We want to talk to some of the wives here. I see they are building, they are constructing their own houses. We want to find out from them how they feel about being co-wives, even up to 38. Keep it right here. Yes, so with me here is Sabina, who is the second wife to the man. I still don't know his name, but we're going to try and reach him today and locate him and speak to him as well. But he is the head of this homestead, and Sabina is the second wife. The elder wife is a little bit elderly, and she is not able to talk. She has got issues hearing, so we couldn't freely engage with her. But we are blessed and lucky to have the very second wife with us here, and her name is Sabina. I want to talk to her as well and find out how she feels about being the second wife, what her responsibilities are. And earlier on, I found her building the house with another younger co-wife, so I'm going to also find out about her relationship with her co-wives and generally how she feels about being a wife to a man that has 38 of them in the same homestead. We want to just pick her mind. Good morning, Sabina. How many children do you have with your husband, and what's his name?
8 children.
She has 8 children with her husband, and what's his name?
Paul.
It's called Paul. Okay, I want to ask her, how did she meet him? Was it love at first sight, or it was the Edonga dance?
So she's saying they were first in love. So when she went to fetch firewood in the bush, is where Muse grabbed her from. She grabbed from the bush when she went to fetch firewood.
So Mose grabbed her from the bush. And I hear them repeatedly saying the word etingai, etingai. What's the meaning of etingai?
Etingai is engagement.
Etingai is engagement. And their engagement is by grabbing.
Yeah, by grabbing. But when they grab, like you find them like disagreeing after some time, things become normal. They start talking normally. just like that. So like when a man is now ready to marry, he will have to wait if Edonga is there, or these people are moving maybe to the bush, maybe to fetch firewood. They cannot be grabbed there and taken. So afterwards, they now come and start negotiating on how, like on dowry.
So the Edonga disco is occasional, it doesn't happen all the time. And if you can't wait for it, so you have to wait for her when she's picking fire from the bush, then you grab her. Okay, I want her to tell us a little bit about her experience being the second wife in a homestead that has more women like this. First of all, can she confirm that there are 38 wives?
She's not sure of the number, but she's saying they are beyond 30, meaning that very number around 38.
So she's not even sure how many they are.
She's not sure, but she's just saying beyond 30.
Can she identify all the children at least in this homestead?
Like that she knows all the children in this family, then other families the other side.
She knows all the children in this family and the family the other side by name.
Not by names, but by appearance.
So the only way she can identify the children of her husband is by appearance. She doesn't know them by name. That means there must be more than 120. Interesting. So how does she feel being a wife to a man that has so many other wives? Does she feel jealous sometimes or oppressed?
She doesn't feel anything.
She doesn't feel anything. She's not jealous at all. Wow. The best women are in Karamoja. For all of you guys who want to have side chicks, when you come to Karamoja, there's no need to have a side chick. Just make it official. I want to know from her, does the man take care of all of them and she's satisfied?
So Mama is saying like Musa supports them during cultivation, and maybe also like supporting them like selling some animals, like they can like buying food. But sometimes like when there is much anger, he doesn't care. During like famine, he doesn't care. It's just up to them.
So they fend for themselves mostly. He has little help that he offers them. Okay. So I want to now ask her something a little bit personal maybe. Is this man sexually okay for all of them? And are they all happy?
So Mama is saying those years when she was still like a young lady, Musa could come and even spend like 2 nights, then goes to other women. So I'm asking her like after how long do you think it would be like getting back? She even doesn't, you know.
For example, now he has been away for 3 days. He has not been to this homestead. That means their household, their wives, he doesn't even visit in 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Yeah, and also like she's saying she's now old. Muse cannot sleep in her house. She's already old, so Muse is now with the young women, his other young wives. So for them who are old, they just look at them now. He looks at them like his own sisters. Now they don't sleep together.
Are women in Karamoja happy? In her opinion, are women in Karamoja happy sexually?
Nbokona like one Karimojong be la kara ngabere pele tira kankilio ka la kara
tele perere
be la kara kicha nyere beta beru to perte ke kile to pere kile kai ka beru juju bona ko tele bunye kile to pere kai naga kriya ya na bo mo ina bo bu kai na kara ape kolon kara alon lap be la kara de ke pita wala
ke la kara zwa pa chengrom ni buna ke ya da bisidang mam.
That they are still happy, though it takes a week, they're just fine with it. So long as, though it comes once in a while, they're already fine with that.
Let me now ask her, is it possible that some ladies will sneak in young boys to come and make them happy?
Be young as a burner pedal and yara ni jenny luchika praka shanyare ya kadikoja.
And mam ya pedori azwa. Dari yenye jikpaka.
That they cannot do that. They just wait for Muse till the time he comes.
So they are also really faithful women in Karamoja, even when you have many of them. I'm telling you, King Solomon has nothing on these guys. Now let's talk about construction work. I feel like this is quite huge and heavy for them. Why is it that they are comfortable building themselves?
But like Arabonic joking tether, I could do the bonon kaida munkilwa.
Kijokin tizwa mam taranga raginete ke nana ngizwa. Arachang ayawan sa jigalo istiji ko jepanga kitoka kankanya da ko pitidang. Paka la urbani che duko no pani cha tacho naginete to dukai.
So am I saying for them they are fine with this construction works because there are many like they move to the bush in a number, like now let's say Muse's wives move to the bush. If they are maybe building one hut, they cut poles, they cut this other wood, they come and do the construction together. So they don't care if men support them or they don't support. And she's saying in most cases they don't get any support from men. It's them women who do all the work.
Wow, there is solidarity. How do they build teamwork as co-wives? How do they work together? What's their relationship like?
Nyamboko ya ekwepe dortere de kwa khano na kiduku kape nyara them khano ne dinging
mam jigam ni kidinga doa nyara boy pe tu ani kishona gintilawa pe.
So she's saying as co-wives, for them they're united. If there is work in the other home, they all go and do work because they're under one person. Yeah, they're under one person. So they're united. They're really united.
These guys understand structures. The husband is the CEO, and all of these ones work together. In other organizations, I've been to organizations that are a little bit formal, where there's a lot of politics and pecking here. And I'm telling you, there's a module in Karamoja for organizations. If you want to learn structures, come to Karamoja. These people are so loyal. Finally, as we close, let's talk about raising children. What are her responsibilities? Does she hold any position like a senior wife because she's the second wife? I suppose she's senior. Is there any way she's much more responsible for the other wives, all the children? Who does the disciplining?
Tilo topolo uniere ngedwe ana rakara nga berna polo ni ke akadi code ni ko pedorte de ngedwe be na yo na polo ni ko pedorte de nda nguna cheda kalu konda agi topolo uni
Pedore
ni ko pedorte yo na polo akara konde kangda nguna chikidang
agi dara changeding
konde dadang
agi dara chang na ni kerto gato ni rutugni kwa kelongar da pa agi tamtang agi da kwa agi monjera rapinte da ena gisha pa turiam na to ke.
So she's saying like how they raise their children, like if the mothers of this other, if like the young wives of Muse maybe have gone to the market or elsewhere and have left the children home, for her she can even have that time to bathe these other children because the children are part of her. she can bear those children, give them food until the mother comes back. Then she can now hand the children to the mother.
Okay, finally, a conflict resolution. Are there times when there are conflicts between maybe the co-wives or the children? How do they solve conflicts?
And baby,
mama ngoiti je jikino tsaunde to tiakai bolia dike to tiakai tamara nyikote nini ki burai kino di ki burai kino yang kara kangin tamara elilinga ka kuru ka mata ngi gibi eda ngono pe kelilinga mo chedi ni ara ko kelinga.
So she's saying like for the small arguments they always have, they just like harmonize things there, and then they don't go for like fighting or those things. They'll just chill things out and they sit and forget.
Thank you, Tino. We'll leave it here for now with Mama Sabina. Thank you so much, Mama. Alakara. We'll leave it at that for now. In the next episode, we visit Paul's other homestead in Lorraine village, and we talk to two of his youngest wives, Gloria and Ellen, who are both in their early 20s. Hit the subscribe button, like, and share this video for more. Until then, ciao.